go. Another day, another day, another day, man. Another day. It's another day, Nardo.
Yes, sir.
What's today's date?
Today is what is it?
Damn, what is today's date?
Look at that quick.
Goodness gracious alive.
I think
it's the 13th.
13.
I think it's the 13th.
I'm so excited about this topic.
All right, what's going on, people? For the people that's checking in, I see some people checking in on the Instagram.
Hey, everybody, how y'all doing?
Facebook Live, ain't nobody trying on mine yet, but Nardo got people popping in. I promise y'all, we're gonna tie these feeds in one day, sometime soon.
One day.
But until then, man, we thugging it out and doing what we got to do to give the people, man, what they want.
Yep.
Hey, man, today, and this topic that we got, get ready to sip your tea. Come on, man, like they say, man, the little tea, just a little tea. If y'all didn't know, man, welcome to Thrive 365, man, with success, substance, and relationships matter, man. I am your man, D Waters, and this is my co-host,
Renard Pope.
all day, and day. Tonight, man, our topic is dating in 2019. How about it? Nardo, what we gonna do with this tonight?
Well, you know, this topic right here, man. I hear a lot of people talking about it all the time. Friends, family, and I was like, man, this is just something we need to bring to the forefront, just to see how the people feel, see what's going on in the community.
Yeah.
You know, dating is always interesting. I don't care what race, culture, whatever you are. That dating thing is just a funny topic. So we're gonna kind of get into it and just talk a little bit about, you know, what's different about it in 2019. So you know, we're gonna let a couple more people see y'all coming on. We appreciate y'all for watching. Well, you got some folks out there. I see. Okay.
Please, people, have a 45-year-old woman. Hey, let's get it, man. We finna get it tonight. Priscilla Quayle said, I hope I said that properly, Kings.
Oh, yeah.
Good way to address it.
We appreciate you.
Blessings to you, my queen. Blessings to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Let's get it, man.
All right. So, how do we want to start this off? Okay. I think this is one of the things that I've been hearing a lot about lately. This whole online dating thing. Online dating. All right. You know, your POFs, your Tinder, Black People Meet.
Yeah, they got this new one called Bumble.
Bumble. Okay.
I was on Bumble. Don't look for my profile, because I ain't doing nothing on it. I'm telling you now.
I just want to see how some of y'all feel about these online dating sites. Are they toxic, or are they, you know, good for social media, you know, and meeting other people? I mean, what do y'all think? If y'all, you know, care to chime in. Anybody?
Man, well, before they chime in, man, I guess, man, you can politic about it for a little while until somebody put up a comment, man.
Well.
But me personally, man, I ain't gonna lie, dude, I hate online dating, man. Ooh. So if I can say something real quick, somebody said it's just an introduction. It is just an introduction, but what I found to be true is on social networks and online dating, you be dating so many people. It's like serial dating. You talking to all these people that nobody has a connection, a real connection, and you just find yourself typing back and forth, man. Having open-end conversations, and it don't go anywhere. It's a lot of good mornings. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
No real conversation, man.
Yeah. I see Kimberly says she thinks it's a double-edged sword. I agree with that, because I definitely think as a man, with us already being, you know, we think, in my experience, it was hard for me to talk to 5-6 different women. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, you find one you like, it's like, oh, you know.
You gotta
so,
be
yeah.
player, macaroni.
Yeah, and that's really not the goal, but it turns out to be like that. But, you know, I got a funny story. I don't even mind embarrassing myself.
Go ahead, man. Let's get it, man.
So,
let the people know.
So, online dating. Of course, this is before I got married. Met this nice young lady. You know, she sent me the headshot, glamour shots. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, talking on the phone, you know, for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Late night, you know, what's your favorite color? Oh, mine is blue. You know, all the good stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So we finally get ready to meet. She's like, oh, you everything that I was looking for. I'm looking at her pictures. I'm like, oh, yeah, you nice looking yourself. But her pictures was only, well, here, right?
Yeah.
But
You know what that means.
but she, hold on now. But she was big up on herself. Oh, I can't go down the street without 20 guys trying to talk to me. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, oh, okay, no, she have to meet me. So I'm not thinking she gonna, you know.
Right.
So we meet at Applebee's on Camp Creek. All right. I get there, I'm ready, I'm sitting down, I already ordered me a drink. So she says, I'm coming in the front door. So I'm looking at the front door. So this nice looking young lady comes in. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm thinking,
Okay.
I got more than what I bargained for. Woo. So then she starts walking towards me.
Big setup.
I'm like, okay. Then the young lady comes towards me, passes me, and goes to the table behind me and says to another dude. I'm like, oh. Then my phone going on. I'm at the front door. I'm at the front door. I'm looking at the front door. Oh, Lord. And you know, we try not to be, you know, as men, we're very physical, you know that. But so anyway, she comes to the table. My face is just kind of like, okay.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you were looking for Janet Jackson, but
I
got Freddie Jackson.
So and even you know, and her face was like, I can tell that you're not pleased with what you're seeing. I'm like, well, you know, here's the thing. The picture that you painted is much different than what I see in front of me. I feel like I was very honest with you. So anyway, needless to say, we had a nice little dinner, and we ended up, you know, being friends for a long time. It was cool, but I was like, I'm done. I'm done with that.
Right, straight up. We got Tara for sale. For the Instagram people, we on the Facebook Live up here. We got Tara for sale. Tara says mostly the ones I seem to get were about sex, no substance. Ooh. Yes, that's online dating, man. There's a lot of hooking up, man. It ain't a lot of substance online. I'm just gonna be honest with you, baby. Like,
yeah.
Like when I was on there, man, it was just about passing time. I ain't gonna lie, I got this little game that I used to play. I used to just scroll and just tap and say and know who was gonna match and who wasn't gonna match. For the most part, just like I'm gonna see how many I can get to match. Well, I know she gonna match. I know I'm guilty. I heard it. Oh, you so wrong for that. You so wrong. I'm like, I know I have no.
Wow.
I have no plans and hollering at this lady. You know what I'm saying? But it was a game, man. It's my game. It's my phone. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know.
What about the ladies out there who meet those great guys who live in the gated community? When I say gated community, I mean gated community.
Right.
I heard a lot of horror stories about that. So they're like, man, I was talking to this dude.
With the pen pals.
Yeah, man, he was in jail. I'm like, what?
It's a lot of, that's a real thing.
Wow.
No, but dude, that is a real thing. You'd be surprised how many people we talk to be like, yeah, I was dating this dude that was in jail, and when he got out, you know, this XYZ. I'm like, you really waited for this person?
Hey.
And you don't even know this person's character. You never meet him in person. I guess the pen pals was the first online dating. Because you didn't even meet these people.
Well, I guess you have to gated community.
Mm-hmm.
For real. No, but I guess, but you got to think about, like, I guess like this. When you writing letters and writing notes, you having to, you know, express a lot of yourself, and, you know, you having to articulate a lot. So, right. I mean, you know, it could be sometimes, I mean, I guess it's a lot of being genuine in that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's not just so fast, because, you know, let's just say you're talking to somebody for 3 months. You give me somebody consistent energy for, you know, 3-4 months. I mean, you know, there's some integrity, you know, there.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe, I don't know. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
So, but, oh man, a lot of people checking in on this. Mostly gay. Wow.
Hey, boy, look here, man. Listen, I don't even know how to go with that with the mostly gay thing, because that thing is so broad and spread wide. For anybody that's tuning in and you live that lifestyle, listen, more power to you. That's your business. It's not my business. It's not my homie business. But at the end of the day, man, I ain't gonna lie. it's a thriving community, if you will. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of it going on, and I can't say what's right, what's wrong. Everybody has their judgment about it. I just know we two straight men, and that's what we're talking about right now. And as far as the thing going on social networks or whatnot, man, it's just not online dating. It's everywhere. I've been all around the world and seen it. It's everywhere. So at the end of the day, I hate it that you just had to pray that God send you somebody that's on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you got to do and prepare yourself for that person. And hey, and know what you're dealing with. Know a real man when you see one.
And
you gotta filter it out.
And know, men or women.
Yeah, and women, dudes too, ladies too.
If God send you somebody, they gonna need work. Yeah. Just like you need work.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna have to keep working at it together to get to the happy ending. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about how it almost seems like they want this person that they meet to just fit into a puzzle, to almost be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, I can't meet nobody because he this or he that. And I get it. People have, problems or issues, and some are too big for us. But ain't nobody perfect. No. We all got work. So this fantasy, a knight in shining armor or a princess or whatever, nah. Come on now, it don't exist. Everybody need work.
Everybody.
Come on, let's be real about that. And some people are waiting for this, thinking, oh, it's gonna come when I see the man for me. It's gonna be a light shining down on him. I might know God. Mm-hmm. No, come on now, really?
Everybody's gonna need work, man.
Nope.
And I actually was speaking to some people not too long ago. I watched this video with Will Smith. Will Smith made this video, and he was talking about his wife. And he's talking about happiness. He was talking about dating and whatnot. I don't know if you saw it or not, but he was saying that it was so true what he was saying. He was saying that I can't make you happy. Being happy is not my job. You being happy is not my job. You had to be happy for yourself. You had to find out what happiness looked like, and you had to chime in to that. At the end of the day, I don't care what it is, your success, your job, your hobby, some type of fulfillment in life that you're looking for. A person cannot fulfill that. God, I don't care what it is. You have to find that in your life. Seek that out. Find out what that looks like. Get it, grab it around the neck, and hold on to it. And when you get with a partner that is happy in their own right, and you get together and you make that thing look good because you're both happy. So all you got to do is enjoy each other at the end of the day. Real talk, true stories, man. And everybody got to work on themselves at the end of the day. Like my man said, you got to do the work on yourselves. And at the end of the day, when you get with that person, you'll be ready.
Right. So I'm just looking at, even in Atlanta, we live in Atlanta, okay? Mm-hmm. It's a lot. What is the ratio, women to men?
Oh boy, don't ask me, because you won't ask me, because I'm gonna tell you.
What's the ratio?
I'm gonna tell you. It used to be 13-1. Okay.
13-1.
It recently just went up to 17-1.
17-1.
17 men to 1 woman. But you got to include the guys that's incarcerated. Okay. You got to include the homosexual community. Okay. You got to include the guys that's on the career path, the career man. Okay. You got to consider the man that's the religious man that's about his word, about his God right now. They don't want to deal with a woman right now. Okay. You got to think about the man that just lame as hell and don't know how to holler at a woman. Player, we're going to address you in a little while. It really is. Stay tuned. Coming back for you, player.
So, basically what you're telling me is there's plenty of women and not enough men.
Oh man, it's a plethora. It's a plethora of women.
Plenty of women and not enough men.
It could be a problem if you let it be. It could be a problem.
It's just weird because the funny thing about it is every upstanding dude I know a lot of them, they like, man, I can't find a good woman. I just find that hard to believe.
Well,
I don't know.
I believe.
What are you looking for?
I believe they standards be all over the place. I believe they don't really know what they're looking for, and when they find somebody that don't have something that they didn't know that they was looking for, and they see that flaw, they run.
So is the man not stable?
A lot of them not stable. A lot of men ain't stable because their mamas weren't stable.
Ooh. Ooh.
Because dad is already one in the household. For those that had a dad in the household, 21 gun salute. But we had a lot of dysfunctional people raising people. But I want to say for the women that raise men by themselves, them ain't your boyfriends, baby. Them your sons. You need to raise a man, baby. Make him stand up. When you make him stand up, guess what? It'll be a woman come down the line and appreciate him. He got problems. And that ain't daddy problems. He got mama problems.
So your boyfriend can't be your father
Nah.
or your son.
Nah, get over there.
Can't. Yeah.
I ain't your
Same with vice versa.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I ain't your son.
You know what? It's funny. It's funny you say that because I've actually heard women say they couldn't be with men because they were so attached to their moms.
Yeah.
That it's almost like they almost competing without competing. It's like they so up under their mom.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all come on. Some of y'all moms, let her go. Push them out. Let them go. Come on now. Let them go.
So we got the Instagram. Hey, y'all, tonight we got the Instagram live going on as well as the Facebook. And on the back, we got JM for Love says happiness is within yourself. Man, you got to make yourself happy before you can make anybody else happy.
Agreed. Wow. And, you know, all these people who are out here, what we got?
Jimmy Rogers says, also we have to account for the dysfunctional women out there as well. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Jimmy.
Okay.
I was just kind of hitting on that.
Okay.
Women not handling their business. They not wrapped up. Oh, you know what? I didn't hit on that. He talking about dysfunctional women. Women that we already know about the touch thing. A lot of people, you know, that touch thing is serious. Matter of fact, I can damn near count on both of my hands how many women that I've dated that wasn't touched versus was touched.
Wow.
Yeah, I really can, man. So at the end of the day, but outside of that, because people always talk about that, but you just got dysfunctional women that has never been, they never have been tutored into being a woman. Ain't a woman never really take time with them. You know, ain't nobody really take time with them and mold them. They just out here going with the flow, you know.
You know, it's funny you say that because you got a lot of women in their 40s, you know, who are still having to date. So it's almost like, whereas we used to back, you know, when I was growing up, we had Big Mama.
Yeah, Big Mama. Close that screen, boy. You better close that door. You got that door one more time.
Right. You don't have Big Mamas now.
Nah.
I mean, you know, with all due respect, the mamas looking young as the daughters.
I ain't no man. But Instagram crazy.
It's just,
You don't know who the daughter or who the mama.
you don't know who the mama. I mean, people spanking it up and tucking and
Your mama 50.
only. So we got a lot of, you know, you got. I mean, and I'm not even trying to fault. I'm not trying to place any blame here. I'm just saying it's just what happens when you don't have enough. I guess, as we said, men that are eligible. You know, you stay in the dating game longer, you eventually become a cougar by default.
Oh man, yeah. By default.
By default.
Just 'cause you ain't found a man,
You ain't found one, so you're a cougar.
Yeah. And then you got the older dude having problem with the yang, whatever part that is. The older dude having problem with it. A woman ain't found what she want in life, so she wanna gratify her flesh. She turned to the physical part of it. She get a young boy.
Get a
Now
young
she a
man.
You're a cougar by default, baby.
Energize a bunny. Hey, you know.
And so Anna Rogers said, please don't, people don't know the difference between lust and admiration and love. True enough. I can't argue with that.
Hey, very true.
I can't argue with that. People don't know the difference. And it is a difference. Who else we got in here? What we got in here? Tiffany Gresham. People do not know how to grow and struggle together. We as women are not taught the old way.
Always.
Runners, everybody runners, man. Everybody run now.
Well, you know what? How can I put this? So people, I think a lot of, especially men, I'm gonna get on the men. Yeah, look at these brothers mad at me.
Get them, brother.
We very immature. That's why we switch up so much. Like we said earlier, we're not stable. Making you want to switch up and you're using people.
Oh.
You get what you want from somebody till you're tired of them, or they get tired of you. And it's like people get tired of being used, and you switch. You keep switching up. Can't think of I'm not even gonna try to quote no scripture, but I know it is a scripture talking about an unstable man.
Yeah.
An unstable man.
It's a matter of fact, it's a term for y'all. Y'all unstable man. We call y'all switch hitters.
Woo.
y'all switch hitters,
Yeah.
but every which
Yeah.
way. Come
So-
on, man.
So yeah.
I've been a switch hitter. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know what I wanted. I had to learn. I had to learn.
And you know what? Issues, mature people. What Jimmy say?
Jimmy, hey,
Yeah,
hold
what
on, let me
Jimmy-
push the C more. Hold on, people, we got you coming. We're coming fast as we can. What Jimmy say?
Both men and women have unresolved issues that mature into a undesirable person. Those are the people claiming there isn't a good person out there for them.
Say it one more
Thank you,
time.
sir.
Both men and women have unresolved issues that mature into an undesirable person. Those are the people claiming there isn't a good person out there for them. Jimmy, we need you on the show.
I bet them the same people talking about 40 is the new 20 and trying to be young, don't want to grow up, don't want to take care of their responsibilities, rather somebody else do it.
I know, man. Everybody want to blame somebody else. You got to work on yourself, pimp. You got to. And I'm speaking to myself as well. When we talking to y'all, we talking to ourselves as well. Just know that.
Because how can I ask or even pray, ask the universe to send me a great woman, everything I want, if I ain't even taking care of, I'm not taking care of what I'm supposed to be taking care of. I'm talking about kids. I'm talking about just handling your business. You want to bring a good woman or a good man into your mess? Man, come on.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Clean up your house.
Ooh, who said that?
What's that?
Who played? Oh.
Oh, no, I said that.
Okay, you said that.
No.
Okay, I was gonna
I
say,
said
okay.
clean. I said that. Hey, I just told my nephew that earlier. I said, listen, man, every day before you leave this house, man, the first thing you do is make up your bed. Making up your bed being the first thing you do, it does a couple things. First of all, so you don't leave your house a mess. And then you have a peace of mind when you leave your house. Second of all, you've done something to achieve something at the beginning of your day. You've already made an achievement at the beginning of your day. But at the end of the day, when I tell you, cleaning up your house, it kind of goes with the rest of your life. You clean up your house, you clean up your life. The way you do anything, how you do anything, how you do everything. And that makes sense. That's kind of where I was coming from when I said that. I hope I ain't losing no.
No, that's some good advice right there.
No, straight up, man. I ain't want to get off the topic of them, but that's what I saw. That's what I heard. Jimmy, and Jason said pretty much the same thing. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
There we go. Okay. Thank you, somebody, for putting that out there.
Tara Robinson Metcalf, but you shouldn't be unstable at 50 years old and 60 years old. Goodness gracious alive. You right.
Wow.
You right. And there's
You ought to be ashamed.
There's something they have for that. They have something that it's something they have for that. You ready? It's Jesus.
He the only one gonna bring you through with that. If you that old and you ain't got it yet.
Yeah, man. I feel sorry for people like that.
Now we can direct you to some great churches if you need. I mean, we know some great pastors.
Yeah. I feel sorry for them people. What they saying?
I'm staying single because I refuse to settle. I'm not perfect, but I'm intelligent, caring, loyal, and trustworthy. I know what I bring, but I also know someone can help me grow. Okay, sister, yeah. Leah, I hear you. Okay. Listen, man, keep his word. Okay, 2 things that make a man: keeping his word, take care of responsibilities. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I
Yes,
learned
sir.
a long time ago. He said 2 things that makes a man keeps his word and take care of his responsibilities, man. Hey, I ain't gonna add nothing else to that.
That right there, he said a mouthful.
If a man said a mouthful. Why they gotta want Jesus? Because they need Jesus. Everybody needs Jesus.
He the only one that can help him at that point.
Yeah,
We can't
everybody
deny.
needs Jesus,
can't
man.
deny.
50, 60 years old, man. Man, listen. No, I take that back. I take that back. Each one teach one. You know, even they say, man, you can learn something from a child. You know what I mean? To a 50, 60-year-old man, I'm still a child. You know what I mean? So come sit down with me, brother. Maybe I can tell you something. Maybe this man right here can tell you
if
something.
I can, hey,
Yeah.
Lord knows I done bumped my head.
There's some good brothers on this line right now. Maybe those men can tell you something. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is one thing that man got to put down to better learn anything, and that's pride.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah. If he could put his pride down, he could learn.
Pride,
He could be a better person. Jaguar living. Come on, man.
Pride,
Be the
boy.
best you, homie. Put your pride down. Be aggressive by being in pursuit to your happiness,
see,
man.
but when an individual is hurt, it's not easy to trust. Yeah, that's very true.
What they say?
When an individual is hurt, it's not easy to trust.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Them trust issues are
Yeah,
serious,
you
man.
gotta. Yeah, if you can't trust nobody, you really can't. It's
Can't
hard
go
to.
forward.
Yeah, you can't really move forward. It's hard to be in a relationship if you can't trust somebody.
I mean, you know what that's like? You know what trust is? You know how to drive a stick, right?
I know I drove a stick.
How many of y'all know how to drive a stick? If you know how to drive a stick, have you ever tried to go in gear and the gear won't go? That's what it's like. When you don't trust, you can't go in gear. So guess what? If you can't go in gear, there is no pushing forward.
No pushing forward.
You can't go in gear, baby. You gotta be able to trust somebody.
Yeah.
You gotta learn to trust somebody. I'm gonna tell you, look, you wanna learn how to trust? Real simple, quick homework assignment. And you might think this don't work, but it's like Daniel and Miyagi and Daniel's son. Go skating if you know how to skate, and skate backwards around some little kids. You'll be surprised how fast you learn how to roller skate backwards because you don't want to hurt them. You got to learn how to trust yourself first. You understand what I'm saying? You learn how to trust yourself first and look in the mirror and say, listen, man, I don't want nobody to hurt me, but at the same time, I don't live in this place by myself. Learn how to trust yourself.
Okay.
And then look to trust somebody else.
I can't fall because I don't got no more days to call in. So no, okay. No, but
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's real.
it's real.
Folks be like,
That's
man,
true.
what that got to do with
That's
anything? Try it.
That's true.
It's a lesson in everything.
Because you'll hurt yourself before you hurt a child.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. So you're gonna stay up. Whatever you
Telling
can.
you. Yeah.
Somebody said, I know how. Okay.
That might have
You
sounded
show me.
crazy. That might have sounded crazy.
No,
But
made a
I'm
lot of
telling you,
sense.
brother. I'm
Man,
telling
it's
you.
the simple things that we can pull something out of, though. It don't have to be, oh, he just came with this great, no, man, just real life. We just talking, man.
Yeah.
Stuff that you know. That's what makes it hit so hard.
Good time to think, too, while you're roller skating. Good time to think.
Okay.
What we got? Read them out, man. Make sure people can hear you when you're talking, man.
True. Whoa, jump. Hit jump.
We got somebody on Instagram, too, back there.
Okay.
Keisha Trust the Process says, yep, hurt people hurt people.
And keep
Stephanie Renee said that as well.
and they keep it going.
Which one you reading, brother?
Okay.
We coming, people. We coming.
If someone did something wrong, give them another opportunity. We make mistakes. No one is perfect in this world.
I ain't understand. Read it one more time, man. I ain't
So,
understand.
if someone did something wrong, give them another opportunity. We make mistakes. No one is perfect in this world.
Right.
Woo.
Right.
I agree with that. But,
Forgiveness.
I'm going to be the devil's advocate for a minute. How many mistakes can they make? Or does it depend on what the mistake is? Because, you got mistakes like, I don't know, being late to pick somebody up or we dating and you may even promise something and, you don't make good on it. Okay? I feel like maybe you can get over that stuff. Maybe you can't. But then what about the real big mistakes?
Yeah.
I mean, is that just one of those things where, does that depend on the person? Does it depend on what it is? I mean, just conversation. I'm just talking. I like to play the devil's advocate. Just like to ask questions.
Right.
Because put myself on a pedestal. I know I've done things in my past that, I'm be honest with you, if that person did it to me, I probably wouldn't have been able to move forward.
Yeah.
But that person was willing to forgive and move forward. Taught me something, though. But it's just,
It's a lesson in everything, man.
There's a lesson in everything.
Listen, I mean, you know, y'all people quit being bad to people, man. Y'all quit hurting people.
We're hurting people.
Quit dealing with people in any kind of way. Jenna Gill had a song said, I won't be your fair weather friend. Be there till the end. Be there to stormy weather, time and time again. Hey, welcome a fair weather friend. Hey, man, having a little fun here tonight, man.
Slash singer. Okay.
Having a little fun here tonight, man. Did anybody like that? Say yeah.
Trust issues.
Anna Rogers, huh? You want to read them out?
Ooh, let's see. Trust issues come about because we enter relationships on partial truths or think that if we don't tell, it doesn't matter. Truths always come to the light. Those truths come back and really damage a person. Ooh.
Yeah, man. You got to be strong. Appreciate you, Anna. You got to be strong, man. You got to be able to stand in the middle of the ground and be a man. And you got to be strong and stand in the middle of the ground and be a woman, hands down, and always. Let's see, Aja Hodges.
Try to be transparent.
That was a good analogy. We thank you. Thank you, Aja. Camille Fernandez says, you can trust again if you forgive. Listen, sometimes mistake done without thinking, give an opportunity.
Okay.
Always give an opportunity. Always be able to forgive. Mary J. Blige said something a while back, man, and I remember it to this day, man. And anytime I think about somebody that might have did something to me and I want to get it over with, I just look at them in the eyes and say, listen, I forgive you for everything and I blame you for nothing. So pretty much I'm forgiving you for all that stuff you did. I'm going to forgive you. Just know you did something.
Right.
But I ain't going to blame you for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to, you know, I'm not going to stay stuck on it. You got to get out the rut, right? What we looking at, no? People over there talking.
Hey, Ashley. Okay. Yes, people should just tell the truth before feelings get involved.
Right.
That is very true. That is very true. I know I've made my mistakes in the past with that.
Lil Harris says, mistake, when it comes to your heart, one mistake can be detrimental to that person and could possibly ruin them. Amen. Man, can we talk about dating in 2019, man? I want to talk about some surface stuff.
Okay.
We talking about the heart of the matter, and we talking about the core, you know.
Yeah, everybody come on with some good stuff.
Yeah, man. We talking about some hurtful stuff. I'm gonna have a little fun in here.
Okay, let me ask you.
I'm gonna lift the mood a little bit.
Okay, let me ask you this. 2019. Y'all, in 2019, do we do it how they did it back in the day? Hey, I want to take you on a date. Okay, my address is so-and-so. Pick me up at 9 o'clock. You pick her up. You take her out to eat. You pay. You be chivalrous. You pay. Take care of that bill. Get her back home safely. Hope we can do it again. Is that how we doing it? Or are we meeting there? And are we splitting the bill together? How are we doing it, y'all?
None of that.
How we doing it, y'all? How we doing it? How we doing it?
Shout out what you want to do. We're getting drinks. So I can get you drunk and take you back. That's what they doing nowadays, man. That's what they doing.
That's what's going on.
That's what they doing. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's so many women that don't hold the standard, bro, that it's not getting done. It's just not. Ain't nobody picking nobody up. They probably gonna text them and get them to meet them there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody got time for that because everybody want convenience. Everybody want convenience.
Or is it just safer? Hey, I don't know you. Meet me there.
Yeah, right. You got some women be like, you ain't coming to my house, boy.
We going Dutch because I don't want you to feel like I owe you nothing.
I'm telling you what's crazy. You got some women that be like, boy, you ain't coming to my house. We ain't coming to my house. Go get drinks and then go right back to this house and do everything that he wanted to do. Ooh. Still ain't no standard. You just didn't let him come to your house.
Wow.
It is what it is, man. I'm stepping somebody's toes for this night.
I mean,
Joker's gonna be like, hey, man. Dang.
Sound like all she wanted was a little bit of attention. And she's ready to do everything. That's what that sound like. It's supposed to be an even exchange, not a robbery. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't give. You just don't. A man shouldn't just give himself. Just like men are just as guilty, but you shouldn't just give your body away. Women shouldn't just give their body away. But I digress.
Say it again.
It's supposed to be an even exchange, for real.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be a robbery.
Oh yeah.
He buy a couple drinks and take you back to the house. Yeah.
Man, I'm sorry. The topic tonight is dating in 2019. I want to call it. It's not dating in 2019. It's legitimate prostitution in 2019. What can you do for me to get what you want?
Ashley said they don't know how to date.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we having fun with this, man, but real talk, we do understand as men, Renard's married himself. So as a man, we know that at some point in time, you had to get all the excuses to the side, put all the laughing to the side, and actually court and date somebody properly. Properly. Did I say that right? Properly. People, man, the lanes. Wow.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Hey, look now.
Right.
It sounds like this what these ladies referring to because who's this Miss? Is that Janisha Hunter? Janisha Hunter?
Glenisha.
I'm sorry, Glenisha. She said, I
Hold on,
can honestly say that I've never been on a real date, but it would be nice for someone to actually call and pick me up and bring me flowers and just be a gentleman. I don't think they do that anymore in 2019. Wow.
They do it.
Wow.
But you're looking at two of them that do it. I know they do it. I hate that for you. But it's getting done. It has been done. I guess at the end of the day, it depends on the relationship that you got with these type of people, how you started that relationship, and the type of people that you're talking to.
Okay, look, Ashley said, let them pick you up from your friend's house because you feel comfortable letting them know where you live.
Say it again. Let them
pick you up from your friend's house because you feel comfortable letting them know where you live. Or I don't know if she's saying.
So now you want to give your friend problems.
I think I feel
Ashley,
like you don't want him to know where you live.
Yeah.
You get to know him first. And now correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is what you're trying to say. But yeah, I can understand. I mean, it's different times now. You got people. You date this dude, go on a date with him, and he won't. You like nah, but he won't leave you alone. He know where you live now, or he's showing up to your job. It's crazy out there.
Talking about straight to it. They say dating a person doesn't need a big dinner. Absolutely.
Starbucks?
Correct. Absolutely correct. I ain't gonna lie. I went on a date once upon a time. Me and this young lady went to a Mexican restaurant, had a lovely dinner, lovely conversation. Oh man, we kikied all night. Then it came time for the second date, and I was like, you know what? We did a lot of laughing amongst other people, you know what I'm saying? It was in a lightweight bar. We leave, had a good time. Text later, come time for the next interaction for the next date.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what? Let's go to Starbucks and sit down and rap and talk, this, that, and the third. She said, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were serious about getting to know me.
Wow.
I thought that's what people do over coffee. They talk. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, ladies, I'm sorry, fellas. This is for the ladies. Ladies, help me. Is it necessary? Who's against the Starbucks conversations?
Or Smoothie King?
Well, Smoothie King. Please let me know.
Starbucks ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap, man. It's all one of them situations where, man, it's
expensive coffee though.
It's a conversation, man.
Conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
We need to communicate.
It's a conversation. But you got these women, man, that they ain't playing, bro. They ain't with that Starbucks thing. They feel like you trying to be cheap.
I remember cheap. I remember when I was in college. I think I'll be clear on this one. In college, so I was young, dumb. You know what they say. Took the girl to Applebee's, right? Everything going good. Laughing, joking. Bill comes, you know. I think I got what is it, a 2 for $2? Something like that.
The 4 for 4.
4 for, it was something, I don't know, it was at Applebee's.
4 for 4. Hold on now.
No.
The 4 for 4 just came out now.
No. It was it was like, Bill ended up being like under $40.
I know what you're talking about, though.
She looks over at me.
2 for 20.
It might have been that.
2 for 20.
She looks over at me with drinks and everything that came with the bar. Anyway, she looks over at me and says, hey, you're a cute guy, you're a nice guy, but this is Applebee's. She said, if you want some booty, you need to be taking me to like Roof Chris or something like that.
Told y'all this a real show, man.
And I was like, just, and she, when I tell you she was not, it wasn't like, she was, if you want some booty, you need to be trying to take me to Roof Chris. I'm looking like,
she said it straight out her mouth.
Straight out her mouth. I remember it to this day.
I can hear that.
And I'm just looking like, dang, did she really even just say that? For real?
It's real out here, man.
Like, for real.
And hey, if y'all didn't know, we from Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
Yeah, Douglasville to be
By
exact.
way of Douglasville.
Yeah, to be exact, Douglasville. Never shame your city, man.
Right.
Shout it out. Douglasville raised us. What's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 2 for...
2 for the money, what that is?
2 for 2.
She said, I'm not just have something to say, and we will enjoy the evening. I can't relate to shallow. I understand that.
That's right.
I know that. Man gotta have substance.
Who laughing at me?
They have what they call them, sapios.
Sapiosexual.
Yeah, sapiosexuals. I ain't mad at sapiosexuals.
Stimulate the mind.
Yeah, let's talk about something. We got some things going back on Instagram too. I am Stephen Renee says so she just worked food. Right. I mean, at the end of the day, it's what it is. And whatever value you put on yourself, you know what I'm saying? Trust the process says, what? Oh my God! See, and us queens with standards have a hard time. Well, what I will say about the queens with standards that have a hard time is a lot of queens, they lack social skills. Ooh. They don't know how to bring a boy into the circumference of being a man. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? She don't know how to teach. And if you're gonna be a queen, you got to know how to teach. You name me one kingdom that they had a queen that ran things. She didn't know how to delegate and give instruction. You know what I'm saying? Fluently. Okay. So at the end of the day, if you're a queen, baby, and no, not just to you. Mm-hmm. I'm saying as a broad, you got to know how to communicate, and just know when you're dealing with little boys, ain't nothing sense to talk about and dressing little boys anyway.
Get you.
Ain't nothing to talk about. Yep. Gotta Stephen Renee said tap into that mind. I know that's right.
Yeah. Mind.
Somebody got to teach them, and that's what I was talking about when we was talking earlier in the show. And I was saying that it's a lot of little boys around here because these women ain't teaching. Every man get his game from a woman. Every man. Anybody that say anything different, he'll lie.
But how important is the man not being in the household? Hate to go back to that subject. Not teaching his son.
The man not being in a household is very, very vital. Very vital. But I'm gonna say,
okay.
I hope don't nobody hold this against me, but I'm gonna tell you, I honestly believe the man not being in the household is detrimental as a woman not knowing how and not knowing her place and not knowing how to teach a man proper principles.
Okay.
Because a principle is a principle.
Okay.
It comes out differently when it comes from a man.
Okay.
But a principle is a principle. Okay. Even if a man hear it,
okay,
and he didn't accept it well coming from his mother,
okay,
later down the road, that principle will touch him on the shoulder and be like, don't remember what your mother told you.
Okay.
Open the doors and that type of thing. Hey, man, listen, I was raised by a woman. Okay? So I ain't trying to hear that. You know, at the end of the day, you still got to do your job. You wanna take all the credit. When Mother's Day come, you want all your flowers and you want all your candy, you want a root and you want this, that, and the third. Listen, if you're having these children, if you knew who you was dealing with when you laid down with this dude and had this baby, after you had the baby and you found out that he wasn't a dude, he's not in his proper mind, you got to raise this child by yourself. You can't babysit your own damn baby. You got to raise a child, man. And then if you don't want this child to be a cycle and be the same type of person that you laid down with, and you got to do your job, man. I'm sorry, ladies. You just got to do your job. And it just is what it is. Every man can get his game from a woman. You tell me what woman right now, besides ones that was put in a bad position in rape, a man dealt with and he didn't rape him. You allowed this man to do what he wanted to do with you. You gave him open, free access. And at the end of the day, if you would have kept the standard and held the standard, he would have to live and have a standard. But you didn't set the standard. If you didn't set the standard, you didn't set the bar. Guess what? He had to learn how to limbo. He had to learn how to. He had to learn how to go up under that guy. Because at the end of the day, the bar that a lot of y'all set, he don't have to limbo, and he ain't got to climb. He could just step over that guy.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Cause I've been player macaroni, and I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't hard.
Is that right?
Yeah, I just thank God for having a different way, man, and because everybody got a pass, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a pass.
At the end of the day, man, I just thank God, man, for reading. I thank God for having men around me to find another. I grew up on MJG and 8 Ball. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I grew up on Too Short. Like this music that these kids listening to, man.
Yeah.
For y'all just let y'all kids listen to anything. That's your business. Just know you're gonna see that down the road because that's who teaching them golden kids the music.
So I'm glad you said that. So this is my personal opinion. I feel like that's the man in their life. The woman is doing, like you said, your mom stepped up, and I know, you know, I know your mom. She ain't play.
Yeah.
All right,
mom, excuse me.
For real. It's water. Anyway, we getting what we need from our mothers, and they putting it in us, but we still searching for that male influence.
Oh yeah,
and that's what we get from
most
that,
definitely.
from
Most
that music, from that music, and that's what will
most definitely
that masculinity.
Most definitely.
Right.
Most definitely.
But that music and what it's saying is not teaching you how to be chivalrous or how to treat a woman. You know, that it's going totally against that. It's
what's they call it? Menage? What they call it?
Misogynistic.
Yeah, misogynist.
It's tearing down our women.
I hate it now, but I used to love it.
Yeah, me too.
Hey man,
but
man, that beat can't tell me nothing.
Once
I still got a phrase that say "girl on me," and it's real.
I like what Keisha discernment and knowing your worth eliminates child play, and then what's that? I'm Stephanie.
I am Stephanie Renee.
Stephanie Renee. Music can influence the mind and action, stepping into the subconscious. Yes, ma'am. Say that.
Say that again. Music can influence the mind and actions, tapping into the subconscious. Man, that music is powerful, man. Ooh. It's powerful, man. What you grew up on?
Man, Outkast. Like you said, 8 Ball, MJG.
MJG, 8 Ball was happening, homie.
Bun B, all that. But, you know, that stuff, I mean, you listen to that enough and you're a product of what you let come in. A young lady said to me the other day, your diet is not just what you eat. It's everything you let in, everything you take in, everything you listen to.
Yeah.
You know, everything you see. So your diet is more than just what you eat.
Anyway. Shakina Luster, here we go. We finna get to it. Let's get it.
I don't agree. Men need male role models. Yes, as single mothers, we are strong and take care of business, but our crowns get heavy. You are so right. And I want to tell you, I say that all the time. Boy, I'm hard on women because at the end of the day, you made a decision, you made a choice when you laid down with that man. You know what I'm saying? First, because your decisions that you make, you're held accountable for them. You sat down and you made a baby with that man. I don't care how you put it. I don't care how much wrong this man do. I don't care what he is in life. He could be enjoying his life. That child still hold you accountable, and a lot of your fault. And he pointing at you. And I'm not saying it's your fault, but a lot of children gonna feel like this. So from the beginning, you got to realize a lot of women don't know what they're getting themselves into. They just living. And a lot of them they just babysitting their kids and they not teaching them, they not talking to them. And I understand that your head, the crown is heavy. But it's almost like that bed that you make.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking nothing off no man. I'm just addressing the women right now. When it's time to address the men, I'm going to address the men.
We're going to beat them up. We're going to beat them up.
When it's time
Don't
to
worry.
address the men, we're going to address the men. But right now, we're talking about the woman. So don't take offense to that, baby. I'm just letting it be known. Accountability is accountability. You just got women. Hey, look, baby, you gotta be accountable, and you gotta be accountable for each other. Tell your homegirl get off Instagram showing her ass.
Ooh.
I know none of your homegirls do that, though.
No.
You know, none of
no
your
one on
home-
here. No, we're not talking about anybody on here.
Guys.
We're talking about
none of you guys.
those other people.
I'm just saying. Our choices define us, and we can learn from them.
Boy, Stephanie Renee dropping them jewels.
She dropping them. She dropping them. Shakina Lester said, "My baby's on no gospel music. I don't play about that." Hey, I feel you, baby.
Okay.
Hey, I feel you.
So, they only know gospel. Okay.
Hey, I hear you.
All right.
I hear you. But boy, when they get from around your boy and put on that the baby, boom, 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 boom. Hey, boy, look here, man. When they put the baby on, put some of that old, hey, what's that boy name? Shoot, Jacquees. Boy, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you what I don't.
Oh, he
learn.
kidding. He kidding.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't learn.
I'm
man.
just serious.
I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and like your baby listen to gospel now, but when they get around their friends and they influence, hopefully your influence supersede theirs. But I'm gonna tell you right now, folks they thinking what their kids don't know. This internet stuff. I hope you got a password on that doggone phone. Cause
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, these kids ain't none of the parents talking to their kids about sex and all that. You know what they're watching? They're watching pornos.
Let me put myself on blast.
That gospel ain't got none on the porno.
Let me put myself on blast. So my daughter was in the room, and I heard what's that song with City Girls and
I don't know, bro.
Cardi B.
I've heard of it, but I don't
So
know it.
I heard the beat. So I don't know how they did this, but she just had the beat playing, but the words wasn't playing. So right when I heard the music, I'm thinking to myself, first thing I said, Lord, if I go walk down this hall, walk in this room, and see her twerking, I'm gonna lose my mind. I need you right now, Father, because I'm a tear apart.
Man, they called on the Lord.
So I go down the hall, turn to the left, look in the room, and luckily, to the song, she doing her old cheerleading steps. She wasn't twerking. She was doing her cheerleading.
Oh, I just thought
Steps.
we was talking about them
So-
city girls. Ooh.
So I just thank the Lord, because I would have lost my mind. I would have went in there and saw her dropping it low. So thank you. I'm thank you for that. But anyway, I know But
Yeah, them city girls. That's major.
and here's the thing. My daughter listens to the radio, but I do know for a fact when she even told me, Dad, I was on the school playground and my friend brought up this video on her phone, and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy. We ain't supposed to be watching that." So I already know. Yeah, I mean, your kid is, the innocent one, or maybe not innocent, but just is not exposed to something, and then other kids, the other parents that be like, "This cool. Let me show you this. Oh, you don't know about this. Oh, you don't know what sex is. Let me show you something." Oh,
As for right now, they don't know. Oh, you think they don't know? I ain't gonna lie. I started talking to mine about that thing early. Matter of fact, my son,
my baby's
my son was 18 years old when I took him to his first strip club.
Woo. Let's see. My babies are 4, 3, and 2. I work to install principles into them every day for them to know.
You gotta read out loud, man.
For
People
them
don't know
to,
what
I'm
you're
sorry.
reading, man.
So my babies are 4, 3, and 2. I work daily to install principles into them, even today for them to know how to be a leader and not a father. By the time they are old enough to be in the world without me, they will at least know principles. That's all I can do.
Principles.
There you go.
Hey, on
You
that,
come back to that stuff.
but
That's important.
On that principle note, man, like I said, I don't want to be deep tonight. I'm gonna let y'all do that. But I just said that I took my son to a strip club when he was 18.
Woo.
And it's a principle behind that. Because for me personally, as being a father, my son don't have no job. The money that he spends, he be spending my money. Me and his mama money. Because we double team, we tag team and take care of our children, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So he ain't got no money. He's a college student, college athlete. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, on his 18th birthday, instead of his friends taking him down to the strip club and letting him see it for himself their way and showing it to him their way, and he gets this fake perception of what the strip club really is, I took him and I really showed him what it was. I gave him $100. I said, look, son, I want you to have a good time. Hear me out. Hear me out now, people. I know they're like, man, you took your son to the strip club,
You
18
took
years
your
old.
son to that strip club.
Yes, I did, because I know one day he's going to have this experience. I want him to have the experience, but I want him to also receive the lesson in the experience. So basically what I let him do is I let him blow all his little money. Blow all my little money. Still was my money. $100. I had $100, he had $100. When he came back to that damn table, I had 60. Okay? And I had me something to drink. Okay? But I sat him down and I showed him. I said, look around at the room. I said, look at everybody. Everybody putting on a show. Ain't nobody really even in here for these young ladies that's in here showing their bodies off. After a while, they see the bodies and whatnot, and they see the appearances, man, and they like it. They like the atmosphere. But after a while, it started to be about the people that's in the room. People making it rain and this, that, and the third. It was almost like a video just watching it. It's just like nobody's really in tune to the stripper. They ain't really even looking at these doggone women.
People go to strip clubs nowadays for the wings anyway. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
Hey, straight up, man. I don't know, because I don't go, pimp. I don't know. Keep my money.
I've only heard.
My money for me and my lady. Hey, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's it.
Right.
I ain't got time for that. But I took him to the strip club to show him, listen, man, it's other ways to enjoy yourself, man. And if you come in here, man, don't be getting all your money away. Don't do it. It's because everybody getting their money away for a show, pretty much. It's not for the entertainment that these women are putting in front of them.
The show.
I'm just being honest.
The show.
Trust me, I used to be in there. Trust me. Ex-dope boy, I know about it. Lightweight dope boy. I ain't moving no weight now. Don't have them boys trying to come get me.
Okay, feds watching.
The feds watching.
Gotta go.
Well, damn, did I just say that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm lying.
Hey.
I'm lying. I promise I'm lying. Don't you know, a man sometimes get to telling stories and get a good story going, and he'll throw some stuff in there that ain't true. I ain't do it.
What? I'm just serious. Let's see here. Low Esco, what's up?
And we got some questions,
DJ
man. And we can
K-Pop.
ask a question to
Hey.
get a topic going, man. My son ain't got no game at 13. Thank God I'm doing something right. Hey, it is what it is.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with your son having game. Matter of fact, he need to learn. Listen, your
Hey.
children need to learn game early as they can.
Hey, the nerds is who they want. Don't get it twisted now. I even heard a little girl say that.
No, the nerds, man.
A
Listen.
little young girl, she's like, well, I want him. He ain't be nobody. I want the nerd. He gonna own some stuff.
Man, it's
I was
good to be smart.
whoa.
It's good to be smart, dog. It's good to be smart.
Yeah.
But, man, allow your children to have game. Let me tell you why. Because game ain't nothing but confidence. Confidence will get you everywhere. In the workplace, in relationships, in marriages. Man, come on, man. Confidence, man. Confidence builds relationships, and relationships build the world. Ain't nothing wrong with some game.
Over there.
Okay?
Come here.
And then my daddy told me a long time ago, the realest game on the planet is the truth. Come on, man.
The truth. That's
If you can get away with the truth, if you can look somebody in the eyes, man, and tell them probably something they don't want to hear and get away with the truth, you got some game.
That's it. Question: have you guys ever played a father role in a female or male's life that is not related to you?
You got to say it out loud. So people,
Let's go back.
Gotta
How
hear you.
can we go back? Let's see if we can go back.
We're reading on the Instagram
Okay.
behind us.
Question: have you guys ever played a father role in a female or male's life that is not related to you?
Oh, absolutely. I know I have.
I want to say yes. I have.
Absolutely.
And for me and my experience, it was a great thing. But when me and that young lady stopped dating, it was then tough on the young man.
I think we ran out of space on the live, on Instagram live. I guess I'm gonna have to cut that short next time. Next week, when cut that short. I hate it for the people that's on Instagram live. They chimed out on them. Sorry. Yep.
But yeah, to the point that she was making, yeah, I had a great relationship with the young lady, and me and her son got very, very close. But when we stopped dating, she really just kind of cut me off from him, because I was still trying to just keep in contact. Hey, how your son doing? But she just didn't want me to, for whatever reason, keep in contact with him, and I think that hurt her son.
Yeah.
Don't say that he is a nerd. So okay, we won't use nerd. We'll say.
Lame.
We don't want to say lame,
But lame, boy.
but
Hey, that boy give him some game, man.
but honestly, a lot of the even these young girls, I'm listening to my daughter at her school, Main Street Academy, and these little young girls might not know. Parents ain't teaching them too much, but they know, I don't want to be with him because he ain't gonna have nothing. He make good grades. He gonna have something. I want to be with him. So, you know what I mean? Whereas in college, for me, was when a lot of women were, I think when I first got to college, the women had the thugs. Slowly around junior year, like, I need somebody who's gonna do something, have something in life, have aspirations, have goals, want to achieve something, want to have a house, all that good stuff. So that turnaround. Then now, these young girls know early. They're like, I ain't finna be with nobody who ain't trying to have nothing.
No.
For real.
Yeah. I getting it early, man.
I don't know why men. Why do us men get things so slowly? Why do it take so long to?
Cause we don't have that focus. We don't have that focus that
to
they
hit
built
us. Bam.
We don't have that focus that they built with. They built with a whole nother focus, though. All that bragging y'all doing about how I run circles around y'all was made with another
Nerd
focus
is good. Okay,
than
nerd
we
is
built
good.
with.
For real.
And they was made with a whole nother focus. That's why they're able to run circles around us, man.
Right, that's very true. I
So fellas, being that you know that, get your game together, man.
Get your game together. Yeah.
Get your focus right, man. Work on your life. Cause they running circles around us, dog. They is. I ain't
Because it
afraid to admit it.
Because it doesn't make any sense, like you said earlier, for that to be. Gotta take it back to the subject. This many eligible, good women in Atlanta, and not enough men to date them, form a relationship, marry them one day. It's crazy that.
Wait, say that again?
It doesn't make any sense for it to be this many women in Atlanta, and even the small percentage of men that we have, for them not to be able to meet and form a relationship and one day get married. I mean, good people attract good people, right? Right? Is that safe to say? No.
I think good energy. I think good energy vibes with good energy. They attract, but as far as people themselves, I know a lot of good people that choose bad people.
Okay.
So is the word you said attract.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't know. I'm looking for that disconnect. Because like I said, I feel like our Facebook and our Instagram followers, we know some beautiful, smart women. For real.
Absolutely, indeed.
I mean, smart. Probably some of the smartest. It's like, man, why is she single?
Oh yeah. Shit, I'm like something wrong with her. I'm like something wrong with that girl, but I know it's something wrong with her dog. It's something, feet, something, boy.
It's just I don't know. It's just interesting. It's just interesting.
Breath stink, something wrong, man. She got trust issues. Boy, she aggressive, man. She's selfish. She's impoverished minded. Oh man, bro, it's so much stuff, man, that you mess around and you meet these women,
Denise
man.
Sloan said, "Really?"
Yeah, really, man. And then you have men that they're dating that the man is not educated enough to be able to teach them anything.
Guys as well. Yeah, Sloan. Yeah, yeah. Denise. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right.
She said that's what guys as well. Doggone right, man.
Yeah.
Guys, man, you jokers don't be knowing nothing, boy. I don't be knowing nothing. They don't take the time to learn anything either.
I guess that's
I've been guilty.
They want a woman to take care of them. They want a woman to take care of them. They're looking for that.
Oh, you got some guys that looking for a woman to take care
that
of.
mother,
Yeah.
girlfriend, but be my mom.
Because this is boom, this is the topic. Dating in 2019. We talking about dating in 2019. That is a topic alone. Men that have women take care of them, because you have abundance of women that are very successful, going to school, man, getting their MBA, getting their masters, you know what I'm saying, getting double degrees, going in these companies, making all this type of money, this, that, and the third. And then you have guys that are underachievers, and they know that, especially in this city, that you have a plethora of women that you can get with. Oh man, it's like pray. They praying. They praying on them.
I'm gonna say something, and I might get some backlash. This is from what I've seen. I'm in LA. What you say?
Go to this one.
Okay, so we in Atlanta. I'm gonna say this now. Some of y'all women might go upside my head. Some of y'all men be like, man, but for men after a certain age, like let's just say you like 40 years old, attractive dude, good job, you know, got it going on, whatever. If you that age and you single, I feel like it's because you want to be.
Because you want to be.
Because you want to be.
Man, listen, can we do something different?
Let's do it.
All right. What we're going to do tonight, y'all, we're going to experiment a little bit. We're going to bring somebody on camera.
What did she say?
If you want to be brought on camera, Candace Bar, can we bring you on camera? Uh-oh. Oh, did I push it already? Love Nicole. We had a good conversation with her last week. She chimed in. Love Nicole, can we bring you on the camera? And this is on my Facebook Live, guys. Matter of fact, in a minute, if we can chime in and get somebody to come on Renard's page. I don't know, Facebook Live does this thing where, let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna push it. Boom, Love Nicole, we trying to get her to chime in. Can't bring Love Nicole on camera, why not? I pushed it, why not? They say I can't bring you on camera, I don't know why. I'm trying, mama. Just let me bring on Candy Bar. I don't know why they didn't let me bring on Love Nicole. So y'all, we chime in and doing something just a little bit different at the end. That's okay, Nato?
That's cool.
Okay. We're waiting for it to add. So if y'all hear another voice, it's off of my feed. All right, man, it ain't adding, man. That'd have been cool though. Dang, that would have been cool. All right, Candy Bar, tried to add you. You ain't acting right. Is it gonna let you add somebody on yours, man? Oh, snap. What am I doing? Anybody that want to come on, ask to come on. We're gonna try to bring you on right quick, do something different tonight, and we're gonna get out of here. Love Nicole is not letting me bring you on. I matched it again. It's not letting me bring you on. So we tried, man. Try to do something different tonight. Went on, old man.
Hey, what's up, man?
I had a good time with it tonight.
I did.
I know some things we didn't talk about, we didn't bring up, man. But that's why we were asking other people. We were asking the followers, man. Whatever y'all want to talk about, let's keep it popping. And shoot, listen, I guess we're gonna chime out.
Yeah.
Lil Nicole has a question. Before we go, I have a question. When someone says they love you and they want to be with you, but their actions don't show it, why do you think that is? They don't love you.
Pretty much, because as a man, I know anytime in my life I've ever been in love, your actions don't show.
Yeah.
Especially when, look, usually a man is gonna, how can I put this? He's usually gonna step up when he think he's getting ready to lose something,
Mm-hmm.
or when he's lost it. That's when you're gonna see the true feelings. Let's just say I'm with you, I cheat on you, you break up with me, and I realize that the woman that I might have messed around with was not worth it, and I see that, man, you're really a great woman. At that point, I would do anything to get you back. You're gonna get roses every day, whatever, because I want you back. So at that point, that's why you see people who either left somebody and they're trying to do whatever they can to get them back, or they that person stayed with them and they're trying to do everything to regain the trust, or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only time I think of in my life when I was just like, I'll do whatever to get this girl back.
Yeah. I think
But I don't. Yeah.
go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
But I was gonna say, yeah, exactly what you said. The actions gonna line up. When a man know what he want, he will not stop till he get it.
I do. I also think there's a difference between loving somebody and being in love as well.
Woo. I like that.
I do.
I agree with that.
I think it's a difference.
I agree
Like
with
when
that.
you straight in love, bro, like you be sick. Like be sick. I know a point in time I was in love, boy. I was like, man, I'm just about to do anything to get this girl back, man. And I didn't know I was in love until after it was over. So that person that you with, they probably not. They might not even know how to show you that they love you because they probably didn't receive love in their life, so they don't really know how to show it. But at the end of the day, you know, when you just in love with somebody, man, like when you in love with somebody, man, you gonna go through it whatever to make it happen. Yeah, you gonna do whatever you got to do to make it happen. Real talk. She said, but they do that just to keep them around, and that's back to the bullshit. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not with it. We're gonna go and get this over with, man. Let's find out what we are doing.
I agree.
Boom. There we go, man. We're gonna close out on that, man. Hey. Jason Appleseed Howard, boy, you got a long name, boy. True love is unconditional, and love just loving agape, the love of Jesus. There it is. We're gonna end on that note.
There it is. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
You, man. Thank you, man.
Let's do it again.
It's been a good one tonight, man. We appreciate y'all chiming in at Thrive 365, where success, substance, and relationships matter. Y'all keep tuning in, man. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. We do this every Tuesday. Yeah. Listen, we're going to keep going, man, until this thing break. Until some people, man, receive what they need to receive. And somebody say, you know what, man, we like y'all show so much. We're going to put y'all in a nice situation. Woo. Okay?
I claim it, Lord.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, we working and we doing what we doing. We just believe that somebody is going to see what we got going on, man, and they think that it's worth something. We have substance, and they're going to bring us aboard.
Thank y'all. We love y'all.
This sponsored, man, by Jad Life Travel, www.jadlifetravel.com. Y'all keep Jad well living. Till next time.